Okay, so guys, this is a software which is called XAMPP, and it means that this is a software which you can install in your laptop for free, and you can run WordPress on it. So here you can try everything you can try in your own laptop. So what you have to do, you have to go to the website uh, apache friends.index.html. You can just search on Google for XAMPP and then click on the link on the top. Then you have to choose whatever operating system you have. If you have Windows, you can choose Windows, Linux, and Apple. So it is available for all the platforms. So you can download it in your PC for free by clicking this, and you can see it's 156 MB. So I will just download it. Okay. So I feel I already have it in my PC. I will just grab the installer from my downloads. Okay, so here it is. I will just install the same version. Okay, so I have already downloaded it. I will just install, and let me just show you how it will appear. So this is a software by Bitnami. It will show you this kind of error, so don't worry about it. It have some issue, but it will not cause any major issue to the setup. So just uh, someone, yeah, little bit issue is there, but it will not cause a lot of issue. So here you need to install this, and you have to go and click next. You have to choose the folder where you want to keep the installation. So mostly what happen is most of the developers, most of the people install it in the external hard drive, or maybe in a other hard drive. So what happen is, if you install it in C drive, uh, all your data all your data of the website you have uh, installed in this installation will also be deleted if your Windows got deleted. So that's why what most of people do is they install it in another hard drive or another disk. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to install it in this folder, and I will create a folder called XAMPP here. Okay, and I will click select folder. Sorry, I need to create a new folder. So here I can create a folder called XAMPP, or you can name whatever you want. I'm naming it XAMPP because I know what XAMPP is. You can call it server as well, or anything. No worries about that. So just choose a folder where you want to install. I am choosing my F drive, so that if my Windows got deleted, some my data of the website is not deleted. So that's why I'm doing this. Okay. So here I have to click on next, and then choose the language, and then I have to turn this off, and then next, and then install. So this is a very simple software that helps you to easily install all the required thing for a like a local server. So otherwise there are other things where you have to install PHP, then you have to install MySQL database, then you have to install all the other things. So this software is a automatic software which will install all the things required automatically in your PC. So let's wait for it to install. Until then, I can check the chat box if there are any questions or anything. Okay, so it will take few minutes, and then you can actually go and install WordPress. So as you guys already know, WordPress is a free software which you can actually use to build your website. So for that, you have to go to wordpress.org. I want to make sure that you know there are two type of WordPress actually in the market. One is a hosted platform by WordPress.com, this one, and then this is another one where you can actually download the software and use it. So This is a open source software which you can install, and this is a platform, WordPress.com. So you have to go to the WordPress.org website. Here you have to click on this button, Get WordPress, and here you will be able to download the latest version of WordPress. So just click on this button. So I already have downloaded this one as well recently in my previous installation. So I will just go and I feel I will just check if it's latest version. So last tried it. Yes. So I feel I will just download the new version. No worries. Even if you are not downloading new version, it will be also okay because WordPress will be running in the server, and you can update it through the server as well. Normally from admin dashboard, you can update it from there as well if you are installing a older version. No worries about that. So I will just download this one as well, and let me check what is the progress with the server. So here is the local server which is installing, and here is the WordPress which is downloading. So we have to wait for both of these, and meanwhile you can ask any questions you have in the chat box. So far, if you have any doubts, any questions. No, you can download, you can install it in other drives, and basically what is the reason of installing it in other drive? uh, I don't mean to use a external drive. I am just naming it external drive here because मैंने कुछ किया हुआ है अपने लैपटॉप में. मैंने दो हार्ड ड्राइव्स लगाए हुए हैं जो कि दोनों ही अंदर लगाए हुए हैं, मतलब. So this is kind of my additional hard drive which is installed, but you can actually अगर जैसे मेरे पास इधर चार डिस्क्स होती जो कि लाइक एक ही हार्ड ड्राइव के चार पार्टीशन होते, then even then I will install it in another drive, not in C drive, because what happen is if you change the windows right now, if somehow my windows got corrupted or something happens to my windows, I will have to delete all these folders C drive. If you keep the exam server in C drive, all the data will be lost also. So that's why best way is to like install it in another drive. Okay, that is the reason why I'm installing it in another drive. But there is no issue with C drive as well if you feel that you are not running into any errors. It's okay with that also. Any other questions? So please let me know in the chat box if you have any other questions. Basically, this is the best way that you can like use your WordPress. There are other options as well. As I told you that this is a server. There are other options as well which you can use. One is local by Flywheel. So this is another option which is more simpler. I feel it's more simpler, but I don't like it actually. But this is also a software that you can use. It is also there, and there are others as well. So don't have to worry about it right now. I will go with this one. So here WordPress is downloaded. Okay. So basically what this WordPress is, it is a software. It is a code that you can upload in your website. So just let me show you what's in there. So I will just extract in the desktop with a folder called WordPress, and I will show you what's in there. Okay, so here I will just click on allow access. This is asked by the installer, this one. A lot of things are happening here, so don't worry, you will get to know what's here. So this is the folder where the files are. So basically in every WordPress package you will get these files which have all the required files for running WordPress. So basically this is WordPress. Okay, these are the files of the WordPress, and even if you are using a hosting or anything, in your file manager you will find files similar to this. These are the core files of WordPress which are required. Okay, so basically, if you go to this WP content folder, here you will find themes and plugins. All right. So just remember that there is first folder admin, then content, then include. So this second folder, which is WP content, it will contain all the files and all the data that you uploaded. Okay, not the content. It will contain the themes, it will contain the plugins, it will contain the images. So it has three things stored in here. Okay, so is this working log one means if we run what this is as main site. Yeah, it will run as WordPress, but domain, there will be no domain here. I will let you know what is the domain here. So it will have plugin, themes, and uploads. These there are three things which are stored in WP content folder. So basically, if you are downloading a theme, you can directly put their files in here. If you are downloading a plugin, you can directly upload the files of the plugins here. Okay, so for example, just let me show you. If you want to install Astra theme, so what I will do, I will go to wordpress.org. I will go to themes. I will search for Astra. Okay, you can download Astra from here, right? Like this. This is the alternative way. When we are using a offline server, then this is a better way, because here there is no need to actually upload anything. Okay, everything you are downloading, it's the same thing. This is one way of doing things. So here you have to just copy this folder to the theme folder right here. Okay, I will just drag it from this folder. Right now this is here, so you have to just put this Astra in the themes folder. Okay, so here whatever themes you have added here, all those will be installed in your WordPress directory, WordPress installation. Then also about plugins, whatever plugins files you put here, they will be installed in your WordPress directory. Okay, like if I want to download a plugin, so what I will do, I will just install my own plugin. Okay, so I will just download this one. Like this, and here I will just open it, and I will go inside, and I will pick this folder from here, and I will upload it in, I will paste it in the plugins folder. So this is how you can actually install themes and plugins without uploading them through WordPress. You can do the same in in the hosting as well. If you go to file manager, you can do the same thing. So here I feel our installation is ready. So now I'll just turn this off and finish. Okay, so now XAMPP, it's called XAMPP, so it is installed, and now I can actually start doing my stuff. Okay, so here I will have to open XAMPP control panel, which is here. I will also drag it to the start menu so that you can see. This is XAMPP. This is XAMPP. You have to run it, and this will open this kind of panel. And don't worry, this is not something very difficult. There are just two things you have to worry about, that is these two. First is Apache, and then second one is MySQL. So basically Apache is the server, and then MySQL is a database server. So these are two things that you have to worry about. So you just have to click on start and start. So you can see there is a green, there is a yellow, and then there is a green color in the in this text here. So if it is green, it means that your server is running, and both of things should be green to run the WordPress, run the websites. Okay, so now what you have to do, you just have to click on this button, Explorer, here, to keep it simple. Then second thing, you have to find htdocs, this one. So this folder you have to find. So basically this will be the root folder of your website. All right, so I will just delete all the files from here. You can keep them as well, but I prefer to keep it clean. I keep this fav icon here so that my icon remains here. Otherwise, kabhi icon bhi chala jata hai due to this. So for that, I just keep the icon here and I ignore all the other things. So now what you have to do, best thing to do is you can actually create a shortcut to this folder in your desktop. Okay, so I will just create a shortcut, send a shortcut to desktop like this. So this is the first thing that most of people do to keep the shortcut here so that you don't have to go every time to the folder. So this will be the root folder where you have to go and upload the WordPress files like this. I will just mm, copy this folder, these files from here, all these files from here, copy. I will just copy using normal options. So here I have to upload it in that hddocs folder. So just double click on this hddoc shortcut and then paste files. So here all these files will be pasted right here, and these files will be accessible in the server now. Okay, as I told you that this is the root folder. Whatever you put here will be displayed in the front end. Okay, which means on the website. So for now, the domain name will be localhost like this. This will be your domain name. There will be no .com anything. It will be your domain name. So just remember localhost. You have to type localhost and you have to run it like this. So here you can see files are uploading, but because everything is not uploaded right now, so we have to wait for a few minutes until this is uploaded. So this is going to be your domain name localhost, and whatever you do in a live domain, it will be same thing. So if I want to go to WP admin, I want to go to dashboard, it will be something like this admin. And if there is a blog page, you have to go to blog. If there is a contact page, it will be like this. Okay, so everything clear till now? Just let me know in the chat box. Where it was htdocs. It was htdocs. Here you can see it was htdocs. So you have to just go to this, but if you want to keep it simple, just open this XAMPP control panel and click on Explorer. So it will directly take you to the XAMPP folder where you have to find this htdocs folder here. Htdocs. Can you see it? Htdocs. So this one is htdocs. Here you have to open this, and to make best way is to like create a shortcut to the desktop for this folder. So that's what I did. I created the shortcut. Yeah, I will share the recording. So here I feel that all files are uploaded. Now just reload and you will see something else here. You can see it's taking time because it's loading the code. So here you can see, and guys, this is the actual WordPress. This is the actual WordPress installation. The one you did in your hosting provider is not the actual WordPress installation, because there a lot of things are already done by the hosting provider and all those softwares in hosting providers, hosting panel. Yeah, you need to delete the files. There is a other way that a lot of people do, and also I do generally. To the folder htdocs folder. Let me just explain because it's a bit difficult for now. So what people do is that they will not directly put the files here. So they will just create a new folder, like I want to create my website. Maybe I want to create a website called uh, billions choices. Okay, I will keep it lowercase, billions choices. So I will create a folder here and I will paste the files here. So this is another way. When you do this, there will be a little bit change in the process. Instead of localhost, your domain name will be localhost / word that folder name billions choices. So this is the alternative way of doing things. Here it will be something like that. So this will be your domain name from now. If you want to do something like this, if you want to like if you don't want to delete all the files from here, and you want to like, you have to create a folder and then you have to install the WordPress there. So it will be a directory installation. Okay, for now I want to keep it simple, so I'm just doing it the normal way. Okay, so here you have to choose the language, and a lot of times you have to do the same thing in your hosting provider as well. If your hosting provider is not providing you WordPress automatic installation softwares like Softaculous or any other, so you may have to do it manually, and a lot of times there will be cases when you have to manually do stuff. So this is the way, guys. So here you can see, welcome to WordPress. Before getting started, we need some information on the database. uh, you need to know we need to know following things. So we have to provide a database name, we have to provide username, password, and host, and table prefix. So these are the 5 details that WordPress is requesting me to provide. So what I will do, I will just click on let's go, and you can see here are the options to put the details. So for getting these details and for creating the database, you have to actually go to uh, localhost / php my admin. So just remember the URL. It's a php my admin. So this is the place where you have to go. If you don't want to go through here, I feel there is a option here as well. So if you go to MySQL and click on this admin button, I feel it will take you to the same thing. Yeah, it will take you to the same thing. So just click on admin button right here. It will take you to the the database software. Okay, so basically this is the database software which you can also find in your hosting provider. There will be a few things that will not be there, like this new button, and other things will be same. So new button will not be there in the hosting provider. Mostly you have to actually add a database through the cPanel, and then you can actually edit the database from here. So right now I will not have any cPanel. I will just have to click on this new button. I will create a I will go here and create a database. Sorry. Here I will just name the database to BCDB, billion choices database, to keep it short and simple. Okay. So I will just create database. No need to choose anything here. Just click create. And now as my database is created, that is only what WordPress requested, right? So my database name is BCDB. Okay. Now because we are using a local host, we are using a local server. In that case our username is root, and password is nothing. So here my username will be root and password will be blank, and for in this case it will be something like this. This but in case of hosting provider, there will be need to actually create a user and create like a password, and then also connect these things. So we can discuss that sometimes later, or maybe because I have to also explain that part also, how you can upload the website to the live server. I will explain in that one. Okay, that will be done sometimes later, maybe tomorrow or maybe day after tomorrow, whenever I will get time. So right now here we will have to provide the database name, password, username is root, and password is nothing. Local host is localhost, and it's same as it will be same in the hosting as well. What localhost means here for database host, it means that uh, my database is hosted on the same place where my server is running. So that's why it will call it localhost. Otherwise there is a lot of chances when your Apache server is in this PC, and your database is somewhere else, then you have to put the details of that one. But right now, because we are using the same device, and also we use the same hosting for the WordPress and for everything, so there also the same thing will be there. Localhost will be there. Mostly localhost ही होता है. मतलब there will be rare chances when there will be something else. ज़्यादा advanced करते हैं तब जाके जरूरत पड़ती है. Okay. So now mostly all the things are written here in the table fix. What happen is whenever you like create a WordPress installation, it will create some uh, tables. Okay, like I will just open this one. I will show you. So this is kind of, these are the tables for something else. It's not for WordPress, but these are kind of tables. So here you can see there is a prefix PMA underscore export template. So this is what will happen if you enter WP here. There the data, the tables will be something like that. WP slash uh, WP underscore history, WP underscore favorite. So to what why we are doing this, why we have to do this, is to make sure that we are able to recognize which table is related to which installation. So this is just to keep it identical. Okay, so I'll just enter BC here and underscore, and then will have to click submit. So if the details are correct, you may see something like this, but if details are not correct, then you will see the errors. Okay, so right now I have I added the right details, so it's working. Now I have to click on done the installation. Okay, so here you have to enter the site title. So I will just add billions choices. I will enter a username that's like this, and no, I will just keep it like this. So this is just for like a demonstration. Don't keep it something like this. It's very weak, as you can see. So it also telling me that confirm use of weak password. So it wants me to keep a strong password, but right now, because I am doing this in my laptop only, no one can easily hack it because it's on my laptop, not on a website. So nobody can actually access the website. So we don't have to worry here. Even I can keep it add 1 2 3 4 right now, but in your hosting you have to keep it strong. So here username and here your password, and then you have to enter any email, and I'm going to use this one. And no need of this option for now, because as you know, our website will not be accessible to the world. Okay, so in case if you are using a hosting to do this, so in that case you should turn this off, so that whatever you are doing in your website, whatever you are uh, preparing the website, until then the search engines will not be able to actually index your site. So okay, so just click install now, and WordPress will install itself. It will take a while because all the files are being copied. So here you can see WordPress has been installed. Thank you, enjoy. So here you can see everything is installed. So I will just click on login. As I already have saved the password previously, I'll just click log into the dashboard. Okay, so here it is. Here is the WordPress installation that we did, and this is the basic WordPress installation, which will not have any additional plugins, which will not have any things that are pre-installed with hosting. So this is the basic installation. Here there may be few plugins that I have already uploaded. Like you can see, I have uploaded my plugin in that folder previously, and also you can see Astra theme in here, which I have uploaded previously. So this is all happening because I have already uploaded the files in the file manager. So now if you want to add another plugin or theme, you can do that normally as well, like we do in other hostings. So here if I want to add a new plugin, I will just go to install plugins. I will just go to add new plugin, and I can install any plugin right here. So what I want to install, I don't know. So yeah, I will just go to recommended plugins, and I will see if there is anything that I want to add. So I want to add contact form 7, which is a very minimal, but I can create any type of contact form through this plugin. So there is no paid plan here. So Well, this is a little bit technical for some people, so a lot of people are not using it, but still this is the most popular and most used contact form plugin. So I will just install it and just let's wait for its activation. I will see what else I can install. So there will be no need of kit or anything, because we will not be able to index it. We will not be able to connect it to anywhere, because it's just in our PC. Okay, so there will be no need to integrate anything like that, because right now we are working on the website, not on the promotion, not on the other things. So here this is installed, and there is no need of my plugin. Actually, I will just disable it. I just told you, shown you to, like, here this plugin is also not needed. This plugin is not needed right now. It may be needed in a live site. It will help you to reduce the spam comments and stuff like that in your website. So this is, guys, this is how you install WordPress in a local host. And now this will be the URL of your website. And if you go to WP admin like this, you will be able to go to the dashboard. Here, if I want to, like, import things, if you want, I want to use a paid theme, I can do everything. Okay, nothing is limited here. Everything you can do. You just can't index it in the search engine. You can also do SEO. If I want to, like, do SEO, I can also do SEO here as well. But as I told you, there will be no thing, nothing that kind of there will be no indexing or stuff like that. It will be just on your PC. Later, if you want to upload this site to the live server, you can do that, and then that will be implemented there. Okay, so this is all, guys. This is how you can do it now. Whenever you want to use this website, whenever you want to practice, you just have to go and run this control panel. So right now I disabled server and stuff. So if I go to the link, it will not load. Okay, so it will not load automatically every time you want to. Okay, whenever you want to use, you have to go to control panel, and you have to make sure both of these are started. And here you have to, you can like, see it's green, and there is this top button here, so it means it started. And you can also close it now. It will not close. And if you want to close it, if you want to turn this off, you can see there is this option of XAMPP. You have to click on this one, double click, and then you can stop. So okay, so now if you reload, you will be able to see it. Okay, that's all. Rest things you know how to use WordPress. If you don't know, you can go to my YouTube channel, and there is a blogging series there, which is in Hindi. So you can go and watch that series. It's right now it have 2 hours of content in here, which is related to mostly how to install blog, and how to, like, there is technical side as well as there is a content side. So you can go and watch it. It will be helpful for both websites as well as for creating content. Okay, okay, okay. So there is a question by Sudhakar ji. Can we do 2 different websites in exam? Yeah, you can do as much as websites you want, but as I told you, because right now I just installed WordPress in the root folder only. If I want to install it in another folder, what I can do, I can actually, let me show you the another way. Okay, now just think that all things are done, you can do next things. But now I want to, if I want to do multiple websites here, what I will do, I will just a second. Okay, so previously I uploaded all the files right here in the htdoc folder, which I am calling root folder. So here you have to upload the files in a separate folder inside the htdoc folder. So you can see this is htdoc folder, and there is billion choices. So you have to upload files here, and now your domain name will be localhost slash this folder name billion choices. But Just a second, it will load up. Yeah, here you can see this website is loaded because I have installed the word website in my this folder, and all the settings in the database is for that folder only. So right now I will have to make the change for whatever for the change I did in the database also. So मतलब simple ऐसे remove करके नहीं होगा. I have to change the setting in the database as well. So for now, I will just change the details. Here is the database BCDB. You can see now all the there are few tables here, and I feel this is the table that you have to change. Yeah. So here you have to change the folder as well. For now, I am changing this. आपको नहीं करना पड़ेगा ये, because अगर आप directly जो मैंने किया billion choices वाले folder में किया install, so then there will be no need. Just thing is that your domain name will be this, and your WordPress will be running on this link only. So you just have to change everything localhost to localhost / billion choices. That's how it will work. And now if you want to create other website, like as you told that you want to create multiple, you can add another folder here, another WordPress folder here with the same WordPress files, or like new WordPress files. You have to copy that. Let's just wait for it, and I will just make sure I also change the stuff. तो ये मुझे करना पड़ रहा है because I chose the normal way, and now I will also change it. So I have to make sure this is the folder, this is the domain name that I have moved the site to, and it will be done like this. अरे बाप रे, गलती हो गया. So here it is. Here I just have to change this one only, and now you can see now my homepage is this, and my website is running on this domain. If I just let's this copy. Okay, now you can add as many as folders here. You can name them whatever you want, and all those folder name will be the site link like this localhost / if I keep the folder name my site, it will be my site. If I want to create some other folder, it will be other folder. So just let me show you what happened. Right now I want to like this is the folder. It have all the files of the WordPress. I have to rename it to whatever website name I want. I want to keep it my site. Okay, so this will be my domain now. I will just go to localhost / my site like this, and I have to again install WordPress like I did in past. The same procedure follows here. Just the domain name will change. If you want to like I can do one more thing which will be a little bit advanced, a short trick. I will explain it in the end. Okay, I will tell you how you can change it to ankushanand.com, how you can change it to whatever domain you want to. Okay, so that will also run on your PC only. To keep it simple, आप जो है अपना जो domain name है वो भी यहाँ पे डाल सकते हैं, but that you have to set up. I will tell you in the end. Okay, so here I will just do the same thing here as well. I will go and create a new database. I will keep in name it my site DB, and no need to choose anything here. Create. Okay, here I have to my site DB. That was the database name. Here I want to put the username, which is root right now because I am using a local server, and here also I will do my MS. Okay, my site. Let's keep it my site. It's okay for here, but in the hosting you need to keep it short. I keep it mostly 3 to 4 word characters only. So here also you can see new installation is ready, and there are 2 sites running right here. I'll just choose the values I already have. Okay, so there are a few questions. I will just check. Yeah, we are. I will share the recording. Okay, so here I will just click install, and there are 2 installations ready in your local host only. No need to go and buy hosting to practice WordPress. See guys, here then let me just change the theme so that you can like know that this is a separate website. I will just import a demo like we do in WordPress in the live hosting. It will be same now. So I will just go to both of the sites. I will import a template in both of the sites. As I told you, both will have their own database. Like there is this BC database, then there is this my site database, my site DB, BCDB. Okay, so both will have separate folders, separate files, separate database. So here, let's install the Astra theme in both of them, and let's install a separate. What is a database? Database is a collection of tables. So like we create a Excel sheet. So what happen is Excel sheet also have tables. Okay, like this. So here this is a table which contains comments. Okay, so you here you can see it like this. I will just let me import one demo so that I can like show you more details. Right now there will be very less details here, or we can find one. Let's just a second. So like this is a database, and this is posts. So here you can see this is a very simple database. Like there is ID, there is post author, post date, post content, post title, and all the details will be in the table. So basically database is a collection of tables where the tables are interconnected with each other. So like this is a database, it can be connected with the other sorry, this is a table. It is this table will be connected with the other tables. So all these are the tables that are in the database. So that's all. That's what database is. We can also like use Excel to create databases. A lot of times, a lot of businesses have that setup. They have created multiple Excel sheets. They are connected to each other. That's also something is done. But this is an advanced version of that. So I will just import a complete site here. Here also I will import a complete site, and we will finish then. Okay, after showing you that both of the things are different. Any questions? What about PHPMyAdmin? Okay, so basically PHPMyAdmin is a software that allows you to manage the database. It's just a software which helps you to manage the database. Otherwise, let me tell you what is the actual way to do things. So right now, if I want to make a change in my like this file, my site.options, if I want to change something, I want to change something in my database. Right now, I will just change the tagline that this is my first site. So what it will do, it will actually see, here is the code that you need to run to do this. So I will just press enter. And here, normally, if you are not using PHPMyAdmin, this is what you have to do. These 2 codes you have to run. So it will automatically run the codes for you. You just had they are just giving you a visual graphical user interface to manage the database. Otherwise, I have to run this code manually through this window, which is called command prompt. How many of you know about command prompt? So I need to do this thing, otherwise यहाँ पे मुझे ये कोड रन करना पड़ता, जो ये कोड लिखा है, सॉरी this one update ये साइड करके. So to for that ये हमको पहले से इसमें प्री इंस्टॉल मिलता है. We just have to use it, and that's what PHP my admin is. It's the admin kind of cPanel for the database. Okay, so now I feel we are in the end of the webinar. I'm just on my way to import something. This one. Importing plugins, importing everything. So it will work in the same way our normal websites work. Just the domain will not work. So how many of you want to change the local host to something else? Like if you want to change it to the actual domain for yourself only. Do you want to change, or it's okay? Do you want to know the trick? Let me know in the chat box. It can also you can also run into errors if you are not, if you will not do it properly. So what you have to do, as I am telling you that this is a little bit advanced. If you forget to change something, if you forget to do a little step, you can run into errors. But still, this is a very cool thing, which you can also use to block the sites, which you can also use to hack someone's web password. That's the trick in your own laptop. आप अपना laptop किसी और को दे दो और tell them to log in Facebook, create a like Facebook का नकली पेज बना के you can collect their password as well. So this is kind of, this can also help you hack the websites, hack the passwords. It's so you're just about to know something like that. So you just have to use Notepad. How many of you know about Notepad? Guys, this is really awesome software actually. I will explain about that later. I will explain the uploading steps later, how you can upload the website. Right now, the today's topic was just that key, how you can use the WordPress in your local PC. Okay, so guys, this is very cool and very important software for all the developers, all the like something. You can say it's a really awesome software actually. हम इसको बहुत कम समझते हैं, but it's awesome software. So here you have to go to C drive. You have to go to Windows. You have to go to, I forgot, just a second. I remember that folder by my eyes only. Like I can only, yes. This is system 32. Then I feel driver is there. I'll just tell you in the end what is the right directory. Here you have to click. Yeah, here it is. So you have to go to this directory, Windows system 22, sorry, system 32, drivers, etc. And here are you. You have to then click on all files here, and here you can see this host files. So just have to open this one, and I will just buy. I am just going to buy Facebook.com now. Just a second. So here I feel this is the code right here. Just a second. So here you just have to paste this. You have to remove this hash, and then you have to enter the domain name. So I will just click on facebook.com. I am the Mark Zuckerberg now. Oh, sorry. I made a mistake. Just a second. I made a mistake. I can't save it like this. I'll just copy the directory to speed up the things. So what I missed is to actually open the notepad as a administrator. So डायरेक्टली ओपन नहीं करना है आपको, आपको राइट क्लिक करके रन एज एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर करना है. देन इट विल आस्क फॉर यूजर परमिशन एंड देन नाउ यू कैन एडिट. अदरवाइज आप क्योंकि सिस्टम फाइल्स को एडिट कर रहे हो, इट में यू मे रन, आपको एडिट करने नहीं देगा. सो नाउ आई कैन एडिट. So here I have to enter the code like this. अरे सबसे एंड में मतलब आपको लिखना है, एंटर मार दो 2-3 ताकि आपको याद रहे कि आपने ये लिखा है. So this one and here I have to enter facebook.com. देखते हैं काम करता है कि नहीं करता है. थोड़ा सा मेरे को डाउट हो रहा है क्योंकि मैं शायद कुछ गलत भी कर दिया होगा. facebook.com. नो, मैंने कुछ गड़बड़, मैंने सही से नहीं लिखा. मतलब जस्ट अ सेकंड. लेट मी जस्ट क्लोज इट. कुछ हो सकता है मैंने कुछ सही नहीं लिखा है. लेट मी जस्ट सी. ओपन विद notepad. Notepad can open anything. This is the cool thing about notepad. I feel something is wrong. या तो मैंने एड्रेस गलत डाल दिया है. अच्छा www डाल दिया. Just a second. I knew what I did. Feeling like क्या कर रहा हूँ ये. Okay. Let me open the notepad again. So as I told you कि थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे confusion मुझे भी हो गया रे. Just a second. बस इसको होस्ट वाला फाइल एडिट करना है और नहीं करना है कुछ भी एडिट. और जैसे ही आपका काम खत्म हो जाए ये वाला लाइन रिमूव कर देना है. तो मैं इसको www.facebook.com करके देखता हूँ, फिर शायद हो जाए क्योंकि अभी www वाला निकल गया था. ना ना ना, ये नहीं बन रही बात. प्राइवेट टैब में निकालें क्या? कुछ तो गड़बड़ है भैया. www.facebook.com. या https. मुझे लगता है कि कुछ गड़बड़ है. अभी मैं facebook.com की जगह कुछ और ही यूज कर लेता हूँ. फेसबुक वालों ने मना कर दिया, नहीं बेचना चाहता है वो. ankurshanand.com ऐसे करता था ये पहले, शायद अब सिक्योरिटी वगैरह कुछ कर दिया होगा मुझे लग रहा है इन्होंने. या सिक्योरिटी वाला कुछ लगा दिया है. Otherwise you can see now ankurshanand.com/billion choices it's working. All right. So ये SSL वाला क्यों प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है ये अब मैं भूल गया हूँ. शायद पहले नहीं होता था ऐसा, पहले डायरेक्ट हो जाता था. तो अभी ये और एरर आ रहा है. या बिना HTTPS के तो ये चल रहा है. तो अभी मैं मतलब और ट्राई कर लेता हूँ एक बार facebook.com को फिर से विदाउट SSL. फेसबुक एडवांस्ड नहीं दे रहा जाने. अब मतलब कि ये सिक्योर कर दिया है इन्होंने थोड़ा सा. ओके, you can't add to this site. Okay, so it will be something like this. You have to change it to the domain name you want and then you can actually use it. I feel पहले तो ये चलता था, अभी ये क्यों नहीं चल रहा है ये मुझे नहीं समझ आ रहा है. बट पहले ये चलता था, ऐसे डायरेक्टली चल पड़ता था, इवन फेसबुक के लिए चल पड़ता था. अभी शायद कुछ सिक्योरिटी कर दिया होगा इन्होंने, मुझे लग रहा है। चला था या चला चला अरे नहीं, ये तो मेरा पेज निकल गया ओके, सो नहीं चलेगा भैया। फेस मार्क जुकरबर्ग भैया शांत हो गए हैं, स्मार्ट हो गए हैं हमसे अब ठीक है, और तरीके होंगे करने के, बट अभी नहीं चल रहा है। ठीक है, तो अपना डोमेन इस तरीके से यूज कर सकते हो। अभी लाइक मेरा जो डोमेन नेम है, असली डोमेन नेम है, दैट इज आल्सो billionschoices.com। ओके, तो मैं अभी इस वाले को यूज कर लेता हूँ अपने इसके लिए। ठीक है, अभी इधर जाऊंगा, billionschoices.com ओपन करूंगा, www के साथ, तो शायद मेरा असली साइट ओपन हो जाए, बट विदाउट इसके होना चाहिए मेरा ये वाला साइट। ऐसे, हाँ, हो रहा है समथिंग लाइक दिस। सो देखा आपने, ऐसे करके ये हो सकता है। You can now use your own domain name. Okay, that's all guys, thank you for joining। and last trick थोड़ा फेल हो गया, बट यहाँ पे कुछ एडिशनल सिक्योरिटी का कुछ वो करना पड़ेगा शायद, मतलब एडिशनल स्टेप करना पड़ेगा अब, बिकॉज ब्राउजर आर गेटिंग मोर एंड मोर स्मार्ट एंड सिक्योरिटी ज्यादा लग रही है, तो कोई एडिशनल स्टेप करना पड़ेगा यहाँ पे शायद। सो दैट्स ऑल गाइस, थैंक यू फॉर ज्वाइनिंग। एनी क्वेश्चंस, please let me know in the chat box. I will be sharing the recording as well. And that's all. Any questions? I'll just be there for 7 more minutes. If you have any questions, just let me know in the chat box. I'm coming in 2 minutes. Okay. Okay, so uploading part I will be sharing maybe I am not free tomorrow, maybe Sunday or maybe Monday. So I will be doing that. रिकॉर्डिंग देखने के बाद सारे डाउट्स आएंगे। ओके, थैंक यू, आई एम डूइंग इट व्हाइल वाचिंग इट। वर्डप्रेस का फाइल डालना बाकी है, देखती हूँ। प्लीज शेयर द चेंजिंग थीम एंड अपडेटिंग प्लगइन फाइल्स इन WP। I need to check what's wrong there. Sometimes there are errors as well. Maybe you have installed a software that is completing with the exam, so that may be issue. So we will talk later about it. Okay, I will connect with you, and please share about the changing the themes and plugins. So changing theme and plugin is very easy, no need to worry about that. It's as I told you, you have to just go to the themes. You can do it normally, like I want to add a new theme, I can go and install any theme, I can upload the theme. So the changing theme, installing new plugins, and everything will be same. There will be no need to do anything else. The other thing that I told about the installation through the folder, that was a different stuff that is not actually needed. Where it is, so I will just go to desktop and open htdocs. So the thing I told about this folder, that is a separate thing that you can also do using this, but this is not needed actually. Okay, in case you are not able to upload from there, then you can directly upload the folder of the plugin here. Folder should contain files like this, or like the files of the theme or plugin. uh, that's how you can upload. If the alternative way, the normal way will be same. Okay, so I will just disable my tiny little hack that uh, went wrong somehow. I feel that now there is more security, but for your own domains you can use as I told you, like I have used for my own domain. So rest things will be same. Port 8080 is in use, that's what it says. I will reach back to you later. It it's conflicting with some other plugin or some other installations. ये Apache and MySQL चालू रहेगा तो कुछ प्रॉब्लम होता है? No, there will be no problem, but as this your PC is running a server, it may like slow down your stuff. And if you are using Photoshop and any other high end softwares, then you should disable it before doing that, because ये एक पूरा सर्वर चल रहा है, then you are also using those softwares, and somehow I feel that those software also use something some other stuff. So ताकि conflict ना हो, so you must disable it before using it. Okay. 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 Okay guys, see you later. Now thanks for joining, and if you want, sorry I missed what should we disable. Yeah, you have to just turn the things off. You have to open the control panel again. You have to stop both of the stuff here. Can you see it? Both of these things. I will just keep the focus to only this. So you have to stop this and stop this. You can see there are no colors, and it means it stopped. Now you can close it, and to make sure that it's not running anymore, you can even quit, right, like this. So here you can click on quit. So now it's not there anymore. Even if it's running, it's not there. It's disabled completely. So now this will not work. No links will work right here. Okay, all these links will not work. So that's all. Any more questions about Photoshop background removal? I will be doing another video will be better. It's like one way tutorial that I can share. Okay, so guys, thank you for joining. If you want to keep learning, please join our Facebook group, where we share our learnings, and a lot of other people share their learnings. So you may all be already there, but this is the group. You can join and share your knowledge, and others also are sharing their knowledge here. So this is the Digital Marketers Tribe, which you can go and join. So we just created the group a few weeks ago, and we are like trying to keep the knowledge and the value right here. Okay, so I'm sharing the link in the chat box for everyone to join. So thank you guys for joining, and see you later. There is link in the chat box to join the group. I will give you 1 minute to click, and then we can end the session. Okay guys, now 1 minute. Bye bye. I have to go.